4th grade. Today we're going to talk about helping verbs. Helping verbs are verbs that come before the main verb. So you're going to see sentences that have two verbs in them. The main verb is easy to identify. You've been identifying them since you started with Shirley English, right? They're an action. It's usually an action verb, so it's showing action. A helping verb doesn't show action though. It literally just helps the main verb. So it'll come right before the main verb. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. Helping verbs are verbs like is, are, was, were, did, am, have, will, does, do. And a helping verb is abbreviated with HV. So let's look at this sentence below and we're going to classify it and you're going to see what a helping verb looks like. It says, the repairman is working on the lawnmower. Let me just change this color here. Okay. Who is working on the lawnmower? Repairman. That's our subject noun. What is this saying about the repairman? What is he doing? What's the action? Working. Just a regular old verb, right? Working is a verb. But now we have this other verb that comes right before our main verb working. Is. It's a little tiny verb, but it's an important one. It's helping the main verb say what is happening in the sentence. So we call it a helping verb. So we label it HV. On is always a preposition. On what? Lawnmower, object of the preposition. And the word the is always an article adjective. All right, so there you go. I'm going to give you one more here. We're going to practice one more. Let me get rid of this sentence. I'll give you a new one. With this next one, grab a piece of paper and a pencil, and I want you to practice it with me. You can even pause the video once I have it typed out, and you can try it on your own. All right, let's see here. Let's go with this. Josh was talking on the phone. All right, who was talking on the phone? Josh. Subject noun. What is this saying about Josh? What was he doing? Talking. It's our action. It's the verb. So what about this other little verb that comes right before it? It's helping the verb, the main verb, say what Josh is doing. Was talking. Was is a helping verb. Do you see how it comes right before the main verb? So we're labeling it HV. On is always a preposition. On what? Phone, object of the preposition. The word the is always an article adjective. All right, and there you have it. You can, there's one more thing that I'm going to go over with you, and then you can work on the Google form. Please let me know if you need any help. There's one more thing that we need to go over before you can do your classroom practice. So open up your textbook to page 329. You need to look at reference 160, rules for making nouns possessive. Look at that reference on your own. It says, a possessive noun is the name of a person, place, or thing that owns something. A possessive noun will always have an apostrophe after it. It will have either an apostrophe before the S or an apostrophe after the S. The apostrophe makes a noun show ownership, like Joseph's boat. Follow the rules below to make nouns possessive. We've actually already talked about this in class, so this should look familiar to you. Rule 1, for a singular noun, a regular singular noun, you add apostrophe S to show ownership. For a plural noun that ends in S, you add an apostrophe after the S, like boys apostrophe. Plural nouns, a plural noun that does not end in S, you just add apostrophe S, like men's. All right, let's look at the chart there that's in reference 160. We're going to practice this together because you'll see something like this on your classroom practice. So if we have goat milk, right, we need it to say goat's milk. So is goat, is that singular or plural? I'll underline it so we can see. Goat, is that singular or plural? It's singular. What rule then does it follow? Rule 1, 2, or 3? It follows rule number 1. So the possessive form is goats with an apostrophe S. All right, that's all you have to do. Let's go to the next one. Students. Students' tests. Is students singular or plural? It's plural. We write a P. Therefore, does it follow rule 1, 2, or 3? It follows rule number 2. For rule number 2, we need to put the apostrophe after the S because students is plural. So it should say students, apostrophe. Number 3, children. Children's sleds. Well, we need to show ownership, so we need to say children's sleds. Children is a plural noun that does not end in S, so it follows rule. Oh, well, we need to actually say that it's plural. Should have done that first. So write P, it's plural, and it follows rule number 3 because it's a plural noun that does not end in S. So for that, we need to write children, apostrophe S. And there you have it. That's all you'll have to do for that chart. You can look at the rest of that chart on page 329 on your own. And you are ready to do classroom practice 52.